I grew up in the Middle East. I grew up in a city called Muscat in Oman. And so as soon as I landed in Tucson, the first thing I did is I took a picture of the mountains and I sent it back to my dad because Muscat is exactly like Tucson. It's a beautiful city and I'm really happy that I'm finally here. Hi, I'm Karthik. I'm part of the Amrita University of Arizona dual degree program, where I graduate with a master's in biotechnology from Amrita University and an MS in cellular and molecular medicine from the University of Arizona. Right now, I am working at the Churko lab as part of the Global Research Internship program.
What we do in the lab is cardiovascular research, where we take cells from patients, we convert them into this earlier cell type called induced pluripotent stem cells, and from this state we can take those cells and be able to differentiate them into all the other cell types in the body so that we can do more drug discovery and disease modeling of the patient's cells in a dish.
One of the first things my lab mates ever told me when I joined the lab was that Dr. Churko never gives up on a student until and unless the student gives up on himself. He has always been there, he has always motivated me to do well. I don't think I could have asked for anything better in a mentor to start my research career in.
Kartik was doing a virtual internship with me over the last year, and that was more of a bioinformatics, so more computer and computational based. So a lot of this work was more predictive. Now that he's in the lab, it's a good opportunity to now validate these different predictions that he had during his virtual time.
I was very excited because computational biology was a new thing for me. I had never worked on it before. At the same time, I knew that I was also a core researcher, so I needed to do things with my own hands.
I think Kartik's strength now in the lab is that he's coming in with a bioinformatic experience, and he's able to now answer these questions that we weren't thinking of here.
As soon as I enrolled in this program, I always knew that I had to come here. Traveling to a new place, let it be for research, but it also grows you as a person. I have a feeling that me coming here was a great thing for my research career, but also for me as a person, because we grow with new life experiences.
It is definitely essential to be able to expand your own research environment. I'm originally Canadian, so being able to come to the United States and seeing how research is done here is a lot different than even in Canada, even though we're both in North America. So similarly, Kartik's institute has a different type of drive, a different type of way that they perform research. Being able to experience a different type of research, I think, makes someone a little more well-rounded.
My batch was the first set of students who are enrolled in the dual degree program. I can see that it's blossomed a lot. Every day I get text messages from people back home asking me about the program, or what am I doing here right now, or how has this internship been beneficial for me. All 5 of us live together in the dorm, so we see each other every day. We cook together in the dorm because sometimes we feel a little nostalgic that we want some Indian food. We always hang out, we always find reasons to hang out because it's always good to see a familiar face.
I really hope that Kartik can get some data together, synthesize it, and put it into a manuscript. So I'd really like to see Kartik published within the next year. I really hope that he can go into a PhD program where he can continue to expand and just enjoy science.
I always knew that I would always end up in research. It is something that quenches the inner curiosity in me. I know for a fact that I want to continue doing cardiac research because it's the #1 cause of mortality in the world. In the long term, I wish to be able to run my own lab, just as Dr. Churko is doing now.